Hello there guys, welcome back to some more Graviteam Tactics Mius front. Now in this battle, it's actually going to be not the biggest battle we've had. We've had much larger battles, obviously in cityscapes, etc. But I thought I would bring the reality of the front lines to you guys. In this case, we've got some front lines in the woods. We are playing as the Soviet Union, and I can hope, well, I'm hoping that our trenches are going to be enough to push off the German attacker. Hopefully they don't have any tanks attacking us, but we are in a defensive position, and that makes things quite interesting. So let's see if we can hold these trenches, guys. We don't have a lot of divisions here, but maybe, just maybe, we can stop the German invader in their tracks. Another interesting thing, there's been some updates to the game, which I find really cool. I'm going to try to show some of the aspects of the update if I can, but one thing that I've noticed, for instance, is the officer of, or the commissar, whatever you want to call him, of some of these units will actually run from trench to trench. I'm not sure if that's him checking up on the men, but I think it's pretty cool. So here we go. We've already started having some German attackers approaching. I hope our boys can hold out long enough to defeat them. The Germans are getting pretty close. Our men are throwing some grenades, maybe some Molotovs. I don't know what they're throwing. We'll find out. Oh, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get up close and personal. More enemy contact as well. Looks like we got two of them back there, probably due to the light machine gun fire. But we know that the enemy is closing in on our trench. Get them, boys. For Mother Russia. Good shooting. Alright, we've got a bunch of Germans in front of us. I'm hoping that our boys can hold the line here. Obviously, their PPS agents are going to be able to center on the enemy here. I don't even need to select targets, because we more or less know where they are. But you know what? It's always better to select targets. You can see the massive force of Germans attacking. And I'm going to take Poleshkin's forces and make sure that they spot the enemy. Of course, we're defending this wooded area, and I hope it's easy. I hope we don't run out of ammo anytime soon. Let's take a look at the other enemy contacts spotted. They're going to be over here coming from the crossroads, so they might come upon our trenches here. Now, we do have damage and I think I'm going to have him target the enemy over here too, just to make sure that they also are shooting at this location. That's where the enemy's coming from. Same with our trenches over here on the left side. Back to our boys. Some of our boys have rifles here, of course. There's a lot of Germans. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Hold the line, men. Hold the line. Go ahead and target all of you guys. Want to mainly focus on this area. The enemy does have artillery. We can see that. So far, they're missing our trenches. Let's get a look at the Germans. Okay, so they are approaching, but they seem to be approaching pretty carefully, taking cover as they move along. Nice shooting, boys! That was a perfect shot. Just gotta hold this location. I can see their AT guns all the way out there. Or not their AT guns, their artillery guns, excuse me. Oh boy. Oseshkin, you must hold, my friend. Oh my god, Oseshkin's trench just got blown to hell. Oseshkin's in some trouble. His men are all taking cover. They're not returning fire anymore. And we can't have that. That's going to put us into a serious danger zone. Maybe some of the artillery will be danger close. We'll be able to kind of accidentally, or they'll be able to accidentally hit their own men. That's what I'm hoping for. For Voronov, I'm going to go ahead and switch the targets over here. Make sure he's aware of the situation on the right. If they break through over there, we're in a lot of trouble. So there we go. They are now positioning their fire to the right of the PPS agent, the rifle, the Wilson. Naga. But Oseshkin looks like he's in trouble. There we go. We got one machine gunner with some bravery here. I love it. They will attack the place. Germans are getting prepared to overrun this trench. I wish that our men didn't waste their grenades so quickly. This guy on the right is powered. Lots of his bearings. That guy's doing, he's kind of, maybe he's gone crazy at this point. Alright, captured. So, Voronov, wow, Voronov has been captured, and it looks like, look at that, the men are leaving the trench, surrendering to the Germans. The fate that awaits them is obviously not going to be a good one, but I don't think it's going to be constant artillery fire. Believe in you, Oseshkin. And actually, most of the men are not damaged, and, you know, save for the men that got blown up in their artillery blast. You can actually see them right there in the trench. Looks like there was just one of them. They got very lucky here. Can they stop the attack on the right? I'm not sure. Take a look over here. Germans are. They're dropping some smoke to make movement easier. Probably a good idea because our men have managed to target them all the way out here and kill quite a few of them. Let's take a look at this. Another bit of enemy contact. I hope they don't have any vehicles. And of course, our left line is also having some issues here. Let's grab all these guys. Spread it out. My goodness. We do have these men over here. They don't actually have any enemies attacking them. So I'm tempted to take them to assist our current men, but that would mean leaving the trenches. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Maybe we should just stay put. Maybe we'll take just Beloshapko and fast move over here so we can assist a little bit, get some flanking fire there on the Germans, because they are getting very close to overrunning this location. Chenko is doing his best, but that artillery is pretty devastating. And it looks like we have some artillery of our own. I see some explosions over there near the German lines. So I am going to move those guys forward, but I'm not going to make the mistake of moving all our guys out of the trench. So we'll just get Beloshapko and hopefully go ahead, get some shots on the Germans. Looks like the Commissar is very sure of himself here. I want to get over there on the left side of the trench. I actually see some Germans over here, so they may surprise us before we even get there. Of course, fighting in the woods is tough. We got all these trees getting in the way of our shots. Should have done the covert move, as a matter of fact. Oh, we got some Germans off to our right. Look at that, look at that, look at that. They're already approaching the trench. We may have wanted to stay put. Beloshapko, fire at the enemy. So Beloshapko actually managed to find some enemies before he even got to the other line. At least he's going to be able to provide a sort of partisan support here in the woods. That should not be so calm. Take cover. Get these guys to take cover right here. Anti-tank rifle just in case, but it looks like we've already at least gotten in the way of the Germans' plans of attacking this position. It doesn't mean they're going to stop, and in fact, Depleo is already dealing with them who are under trenches, already dealing with some German attacks. How things are going. Looks like we're still keeping the enemy at bay, but no, they're slowly overrunning these trenches for sure. We can see Oseshkin, unbelievably, is still holding on. This guy, and well, this unit is awesome. I've got to give him that. But Gogroshan and a few of his friends are getting bombed to hell by the artillery here. That's going to be Danchenko. Danchenko got totally eliminated, and some of the men in the other units, what's the other guy's name, just basically ran away, or surrendered, I should say. They're no use to us anymore. A few captives taken. It looks like some Germans over here on Ovchenko's side have decided they don't want to be shot. Probably a wise choice, because Ovchenko has not surrendered, and if you guys look at all these gray dots over here, the shooting qualities of his men are pretty damn good, I must say. So that's definitely a bonus for sure. Sorry, Oseshkin, I keep saying Ovchenko. Damn it. Dirty. Oseshkin, so it looks like they're trying to move their attack over here to the left. Maybe try to get a bit of an easier attack. I think that's what they're thinking here. And let's see what Beloshapko's doing. Wow, we've got some artillery coming in. And I think it's going for Beloshapko, I'm pretty sure. It's not going for the enemy. So I'm glad Beloshapko's taking cover, trying to take cover from that artillery fire. It looks like Kofiov has his hand full with a bunch of Germans. But Beloshapko is still firing. And everybody is focusing over there on the left side. So the Germans have definitely moved their attack. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and charge with Beloshapko. Nice shot! Did you guys see that? They just took out a German commander. A beautiful shot there. Must have been a sniper. That was nice. Shopko is in trouble now. At least they're targeting him and not the trenches with the mortars and the artillery. Only hope that he can hold this spot against the enemy. Imbalo. Let's get to Deadly Approach. Try and see what's going on here. You can see his commander kind of pointing out certain locations there. It looks like the commander, the commissar of this particular unit was killed. Unless no, that's a German commissar. Wow, they've gotten very close. A German commander, I should say. They've gotten very close to Deadly Approach. And are probably about to try to overrun this location. A lot of infantry units moving up here. Once they start throwing grenades, the fight is on. What they're trying to do here. Okay, looks like not getting any closer. What about over here on the left side with Trempoliev? Nope. Well, let's get over to our right side. Amazed these guys on the right have been able to hold off the enemy for this long, and at this point, I don't feel that they're going to necessarily break. I think they can probably make it through to the end of the battle. Lutsenko is actually in a really good position. He's not even targeting anyone at this point. Oh, there we go. He just took cover. They see there's still danger ahead. Looks like a lonely German commander out here. Probably just lost his entire squad. And he's doing the right thing. Keep that damn head down. Unless you want to be a casualty yourself. Alright, here we go. Bolashapko, our guy that went out to help his friends. He is trapped in a gunfight for sure now with a bunch of Germans. Bolashapko, do everything you can, my friend. Got a friggin' anti-tank rifle. What can he do with that? Might be in his best interest to surrender. I hate to say that. Really close. Nice shot. The commander's down. The one good thing about this battle is we've killed a number of enemy commanders, despite it being quite a small battle, in all honesty, in the grand scheme of Graviteam tactics. It's been pretty nice in terms of the enemy command staff that we've killed. And obviously, if you kill command staff, you're doing your whole army a great service. You know, if you kill officers, a lot of dead officers on this battle, you're really improving things. And there we go. It looks like they're throwing some smoke, probably to cover their movement towards the trench. See the Germans getting prepared. Here we go. Some more artillery. The Germans trying to sneak past Stepkolov. Commander killed Nazi. Who was it? It was Bolashapko. No! The artillery got him. The artillery, well, maybe not. Actually, that was probably a grenade. Yeah, I'm almost certain that was a grenade. There would be a crater. So yes, unfortunately, Bolashapko's group did get wiped out. I don't think there's anybody left in that group. They were brave. They went out to help their comrades, and they died for it. Well, can't all win, right? Right, now that smoke is suggesting to me, at least, I could be wrong here, that the enemy's going for the trench. They're still continuing their attack, and Ned Balo, sort of lonely over here, not really getting too much action, but things have quieted down temporarily. Of course, if we get to Telyapkov, you see that there are Germans in the trench with them. Now we've got a German in that right trench. Could be a problem. Come on, boys, careful. German sneaking up. He's attacking. Get him, boys. Get him. Dead German. Great combat skills there. We've got a Kung Fu Soviet. Far East. We don't know. Can't judge. Nice! Firing the anti-tank rifle at the enemy. I wonder what an anti-tank rifle does to a human body. It can't be pretty. That one guy definitely got injured. He's kind of staying outside of the trench. I don't like that situation there. Did give... Got more Germans approaching. Nice shot! That was definitely with the anti-tank rifle hitting the enemy. Oh, he hit him again. Definitely looks like the update, and I could be wrong with it, but since the update, it looks like you can then react a lot faster to changing situations, which I'm really liking. Because before, they would kind of just ignore that. They wouldn't really know what to do. Unfortunately, the guy that went out to kill the German has been killed himself. No, wait, he's still alive. That body smashed him. Now, that guy is dead. Definitely. That's a German grenade for sure. They are surrounding us at this point. There's still someone else in Telyapkov's unit. And Telyapkov himself has that Mosin revolver, I should say. I believe it's a Mosin revolver. Could be a different company. But he's definitely surrounded at this point. They're on the far right. It looks like the Germans have stopped their attack completely. I think it's been enough for them. They've probably had their fair share of combat, and they're willing to back off a little bit. Alright, Temboliev. Nedbalo. Surprised Nedbalo hasn't spotted anyone, but after a really bitter fight there in the trench, things have gotten pretty quiet at this point. We could try to do a counterattack and take the crossroads, but I don't think it's going to work. We're safely staying in the trench and trying to rack up some more kills. So that's what we're going to do. Make sure they're turned the right way. I want them turned that way because we're getting shot at by snipers. Also got some more movement over there. But obviously Telyapkov is a little afraid. And unfortunately he is down now. The commander is down as well. Yep. Now that is weird. We saw him with a revolver before. Now he's got a pistol. It's definitely a little bit strange. Little game bug, I'm sure. So usually you can see the weapon they drop. Temboliev. At this point, we could almost justify going on a hunt formation to look for the enemy with Nedbalo, but I don't know. Seems to me that those trenches are pretty important, and where Beloshapko fell, we know that there are still Germans hiding in those woods. Looks like he lost an arm. My gosh. That grenade was not kind. Go check up on our trenches over here. See how everybody's doing. I thought those were bodies, just a bunch of barrels of hay. Or bundles of hay. But if you guys can look out there, you see all those little gray dots. I mean, that is good work by these guys. They've been through a lot, and they've definitely let the Germans have it. Of course, not without losses. Got a dead Soviet right there. And probably he didn't have the best trench cover. He was kind of out there hanging on the side and might have gotten winged by one of the bullets. Hopefully it's just a wound. We'll be able to take him back to HQ, patch him up, and everything will be just fine. By the way, if you guys enjoy these Mius front battles, make sure to let me know in the comments below and give me a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to check out the playlist on Mius Front. There's a lot of stuff, much bigger battles with tanks, artillery. This one was definitely more of an infantry trench type battle, but we would love to have more people join the channel, so if you like that, subscribe, please. And I really mean that. Please subscribe. We need everybody we can get. So I'm sick of waiting. You guys know me. I'm a bit impatient. I am going to go ahead and send Nedbalo out here for an attack. They're not going to be happy if I'm sending them out of the trench. They might not even follow my orders. Come on, Nedbalo. Alright. Yeah, they're definitely not happy with this. It's almost like they're like, what the hell are you sending us out of this trench for? Alright, we're going to have them fast move. Now, Grupo Nedbalo is moving towards the target. What we think is the target. We're going to try to clean up any Germans on that western side. Well, now it's kind of northeastern, as a matter of fact. Wow, we even get a nice little compass there. Beautiful. How did I not notice that before? Shame on me. Maybe that's part of the update? I don't think so. I think that's always been there. Alright, I'm going to have them go ahead and...
Yes.
And there's definitely descriptions now for the attack and what it means, which is kind of cool, that were not there before. So I guess they're trying to improve the UI. I know a lot of people complain about the Mius front UI, or lack thereof, or a large amount of it. I mean, the UI is pretty big in this game, but it looks like Nedbalo is hanging out with Trempoliev. They were not exactly keen on going forward, maybe exchanging some quick words, and Group Nedbalo is continuing forward. Best of luck to you, boys. Oh, we got some gunfire. What's this? Might be coming from the right side. I see a little flash. Oh, shit. Way too close to be far away. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. And I think they've already spotted some Germans. Yep, sure enough. Fire at them. Good shooting. Using everything from the anti-tank rifle to the Moses. Revolver. Unless Tokarev makes revolvers, I don't think Tokarev does. I think they only make semi-automatic pistols. Obviously, revolvers are also semi-automatic, but I think that's what I need. And they are making a push on definitely. Commander's killed, and that's going to be Tepliakov. Not surprised in the least bit. There you go. Now you see the enemy, don't you? Fire. Nice! I don't know if you guys saw that little blood splatter, but that definitely hit something. Might have just hit a body, though. I'm not seeing... Oh, I see the gray spot now. Yes, he got him. He got him. Nice try, though. And yeah, the panic's going to be in Tepliakov. I think we would all panic if we were the last person remaining in a trench. Okay, Nedbalo ran back to the trench. Interesting. That's a new mechanic. So he had enough know-it-all to say, this is not a good idea to stay out here. Let's get back to the trench line. Balo is getting back, getting the train up. This is what I was talking about, the new mechanic. I think the commander is running to each individual group to kind of maybe give them some morale or let them know the orders. Obviously, this game is sort of like, it's less like a squad command game and more like you're the general of a group, and sometimes your men won't follow your orders, sometimes they will. It depends on communication, depends on their morale. There's a lot of things that go into it. Whoa, what was that? Holy crap, we got some nasty already coming in. Another shot. It's getting close. Man, keep your wits about you. Yeah, we certainly are. Got 2 squads in this trench. Another incoming round. Oh, holy hell. That was hardcore. We just lost most of our unit right there. But also hit some of the Germans in that area. And now they are taking cover. This would be the perfect time for the Germans to overrun us. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. They've spotted this trench, they've called in their spotters. Maybe that's why they've been so silent, waiting to call in that artillery strike. And it looks like this leftmost trench line is overrun for sure. There's really not much left here. Trempoliev is running. He's totally panicked. Ned Balo, of course. The Balos of Steel. Oh, the worst pun in the world. That right side is doing okay. Not going to move it, but it's doing all right. All right, there we go. The enemy's asking for a ceasefire. I think that's an agreeable term. We'll go ahead before they take our trench. We'll let Ned Balo hopefully survive here and accept the enemy's ceasefire. I think both sides have fared pretty nasty, but we definitely killed more of the enemy. I would be surprised if they have more kills than us, especially with that right side. Just the massive amount of casualties that we got with that light machine gun. That thing was beautiful, and so were the snipers. We saw a lot of great sniper shots in that battle. So if you want to see more of this, you've got to let me know in the comments, guys, because I don't know exactly what you guys prefer to see, but this is definitely the kind of game I love. So let's take a look. Is it a victory? It's a draw. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's take a look at the losses here. So casualties on our side, 27. Casualties on the enemy side, 66. Let's take a look. 10 killed on our side, 23 killed on the enemy side, 38 wounded on the enemy side, 13 wounded on our side, and 4 missing. Those were the guys that surrendered. And apparently some of the enemy surrendered to us. I didn't see them surrender, so they may have just run from the battlefield. But it was a nice little battle overall. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Have an awesome day, and take care.